It is 1828 on Saturday, April the 25th. Yes. And we are back yet again for another episode. This one is episode 19, the big one-niner. And I mentioned yesterday how I went to the grocery store today. And in fact, I did go to the grocery store today. I got some good stuff. Not a ton of good stuff, but I did get the stuff that I wanted to get. And I had a thought, I think last night when I was making my grocery list. And I wanted to get, because I mentioned that I think we were done for the meals, like the suppers. I was just going to have my regular meals and then I just have new desserts. However, we have one more new meal, and I had a hankering for some chicken and French fries. So very basic, but I had a hankering for it. So I'm like, hey, let's get some of that. So let's try and do this. I'm gonna use these tongs, bring them over to the plate like so. This is just absolutely incredible TV, isn't it? Good golly. So those are like chicken bites. I wanted to get like chicken tenders, but they didn't really. I wanted to get a specific brand, but they didn't have the tenders for that brand. And so, but they had the chicken bites. I don't know what they're called, to be honest. Like, I guess it's like popcorn chicken, but they didn't have them. And so I got the popcorn chicken. Apparently these are buffalo chicken bites. So I don't know if they're going to be spicy or not. I guess they do have a little bit of they do smell a little spicy. They also had some dipping sauce, but I'm not using it. I'm just using ketchup, not ketchup. I don't know why I'm taking so long. This is also horrible camera work. All right, there you have it. Everything is on the plate, very prettily. There you go. Okay, so I need two hands. I'm trying to put the tongs back. But, okay, I'll leave them on the side, like right there. I'll leave them on the side right there. Okay, so also have the Old Faithful. This is cucumbers and baby carrots. Oh, there's also ketchup. Yeah, I got to put ketchup on my plate here. How am I going to do this? Okay, I'm going to be using cutlery, so I need to make some room here. I'll put the fries to the side. I'll put the chicken to the side. And I'll put the chicken up here like this, and I'll stick the ketchup right down there. How about that? Okay. Let's get a bunch of ketchup. I don't know how much to use. I also didn't know how much food to make, because I haven't had this type of meal in years. I honestly don't know how long it's been. It's been over 7 years though. So, but yeah, I used to eat this. I don't know how often I did, but it was always like, ever since I was a teenager, I probably had stuff like this a lot in high school, and very easy. You just stick it in the oven. You don't really have to do anything. Besides set a timer. So that was always a plus. I think tomorrow, so I've got 3 nights of this. So I think I'm not going to show the preparation. I'll just have it all prepared, because this took too long. I wanted to do it once though. I wanted to show the preparation once. Oh, by the way, let's check out what we're listening to. Oh, I forgot what the tradition was. I have to show the camera with my face near the speaker. Okay, there's your look at what we're listening to. So that is, what is that? Just give me a second. I have to look at this computer screen. It is the first keyboard track from the song Violations. I believe we listened to the full mixdown of Violations yesterday. That was the first full mixdown we listened to on this video series. And this is the first keyboard track from that song. Okay, so here you have it. Here is your meal. So, I did not add any salt to the French fries. Apparently they have sea salt on them. I checked their stats and really the sodium content is very low, so, but I didn't want to add salt because I'm on a low sodium diet, so. Yeah, I mean, they're edible. I probably should have got the crinkle cut instead. Here's the chicken bite. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, this is the brand Pinty's. Well, I think that's a Canadian brand, but yeah, I used to get that sometimes. It's more expensive though, but it's probably the best tasting, like, frozen chicken you can get. So, yeah, I didn't know how much to make because I haven't made this in so long. So, probably think I'm an idiot because I'm using cutlery, but I don't want to get my hands dirty. So I think I have 3 days of this, 3 nights. And then I'll go back to my regular meals. And of course, after I was at the grocery store today, I have some super desserts for tonight, tomorrow, the day after, and the day after. So I mentioned yesterday I was going to get 2 cakes, and I did. I got 2 cakes. I got myself 2 cakes. Dos Cakos. Try to give a cross section of the chicken. Just cause. Yeah, this chicken's really good. Very tasty. Oh yeah. The fries are McCain's Super Fries. Very plain. You should probably add some seasoning to it, but they're edible. What I really wanted to get was the curly fries. You know, like the spicy curly fries. I remember liking those. I didn't see them though at the grocery store. They're kind of too big. Yeah, so the fries, they cool down quicker than the chicken, so I'll start with the fries. I'm wondering if I made too many fries. I'm not sure. I was snacking on the baby carrots while the stuff was cooking. They're really good. I'm just gonna have to cut these fries. Yeah, they had a bunch of different kinds of fries. They had extra crispy. They had crinkle cut. They had straight cut, which is these. They had shoestring fries. They had like taters. Oh, I probably should have got taters. That would have been good. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll put some pepper on top of the fries at least. So I cooked all this stuff in the oven. And then after I finish the chicken, I'll basically have my fruits and vegetables for dessert. Pre-dessert, because we have a big dessert to come. All right, there you have it. French fries done. So I don't think I have to cut these because they're just little bites. So I'll just eat them whole. How about that? Oh yeah. Yeah, these are the star of the meal. These definitely have flavor to them. Juicy. I don't think they have any real spice though. It must just be the sauce, the buffalo sauce. Yeah, that's good. So hopefully this isn't too much food. Because as I mentioned, I don't know how much to make. It'll be a good test for tomorrow. Oh yeah. These were a good buy, the Pinty's chicken bites. Yeah, maybe I'll make a little less fries tomorrow. And I'll also put some pepper on them. But other than that, I think this was a decent meal. The chicken was really good. Oh man. Yeah, that chicken was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I think for 5 of the bites, it was what? 220 milligrams of sodium, which I believe is 10% of your daily. And I had 8, so you can do the math there. Yeah, the one thing, the cucumber isn't as crisp as I'd like. So, but the carrots are just very crunchy, super orange. Tastes amazing. So these are like the healthy fries, the baby carrots. And they're cold too. Nothing better than some cold and wet, cold and damp vegetables. So I didn't end up getting any fresh berries, any more fresh berries. I don't know why. I forget why I didn't. I think because I didn't want to eat them on camera again, since I already did it and already have other stuff planned for eating. So never ended up getting them. But I got the chicken, I got the French fries, and then I got 2 cakes, and then I got a tray of brownies. So it's different than the brownie I got last time. And I think, yeah, that's all I got for meal wise. And then I also have all that stuff. How many things did I get? 1, 2, yeah. So I basically have 5 days worth of other desserts that I bought at the other grocery stores a few days ago when I went into town. So plenty more episodes to come. By the time it's all over, I'm probably going to eclipse 30 episodes, which is way more than I thought I'd have. I'm just having so much fun eating. So I am going to eat all the carrots this time instead of leaving them for after the video. I'm going to finish them just to prove to you that I can. And then I'll bring the cake out. So I'm going to eat half the cake just like last time. I got 2 different kinds of cake too. So, you know, pretty much as soon as I left the grocery store, I was feeling a little bit of buyer's remorse after buying those cakes. And the reason for that is because I had such a craving for cheesecake. I wanted to get 2 cheesecakes. And they had, so the one, like the chocolate brownie cheesecake with caramel. That's my favorite one ever. I had that on video last time. And they had that again, so I bought it, of course. And then I was looking at the other cakes, and they had at least, like, I think, at least 1 cheesecake. And I looked at the photo, and for some reason I didn't like what the photo showed me, and I don't know, I never ended up getting the other cheesecake. I got this other cake, which is still gonna taste good, don't get me wrong, but I left the grocery store thinking, like, what did I just do? I wanted cheesecake. Why didn't you just get the cheesecake? So, because of that, it's sort of, motivated me to maybe go back into town in a week or so, get 2 more cakes, get some more Indian food, make another video on location of me eating a meal. I'm not sure what meal I'm going to get. And then what else? Oh, and also go back to Tim Hortons so I can taste test all of their muffins. And then also get their Timbits. So that's what I want to do. This was just an idea I had today. So I don't know. I'm going to have to, brainstorm, try to see what makes the most sense, where I want to go when I'm in there, in town that is, what I want to buy. Because I want to make the most out of these episodes. because I can't keep doing this forever. So I want to get it all out of my system while I can. And I can't resist not getting Indian food anymore, so I'd like to get some more Indian food. I'll just tell you my thought process here, what I think I want to do. I'd like to go back. I'd like to get a pizza. I'll bring the pizza home, and I'll have that for dinner the first night. I'll eat the pizza, and I'll just microwave like 2 pieces at a time, and it'll taste great, because I've done that before. I know it tastes fine. And then when I'm on location and I'm eating a meal, I'm not sure what I'm going to have. One idea is I'll have a burger and fries. Can't go wrong with that. Even though I've already eaten a burger on video, but it wasn't at a restaurant, you know? So that's definitely a possibility. And then, yeah, I want to get 2 cakes, and I want to get more. So I want to get the muffins from Tim Hortons, and I want to get the Timbits from Tim Hortons. And I'll do the same thing I did last time. I'll go to multiple Tim Hortons, try to get every variant, every flavor that they have of everything that I want. And I want to get some more of those coconut donuts. I'm obsessed with those coconut donuts now. After hating coconut my entire life, those donuts changed my life. So that's what I want to do. It's just a matter of, will I actually do it? I think I will. I don't think I can let this opportunity escape me. So those are my plans, the big plans for the next little while. And if I'm still making episodes another 2 weeks from now, when I go back to the grocery store my normal time, I'll get 2 more cakes. Who knows? Maybe no, I can't get 3 cakes. So basically the cakes are good for 5 days after you buy them, and I eat half of them a day. So that's 4 days right there. So I probably can't get 5 cakes, unfortunately. These carrots are just like amaze balls. And I'm really glad I got the cucumbers and the carrots. Try to make up for all the crap I've been eating. I've been eating really poorly. I've just been having so much junk food. It's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty outlandish. It's pretty extreme. It's pretty excessive. Now, I did weigh myself today. I don't think I weighed myself yesterday. I forget why, but today I was pretty much the same as I was 2 days ago. So it's like, I'm not getting fat. I mean, I am getting fat in the stomach area. Not fat, but it's bigger than usual. Probably because all the food hasn't digested yet. So, you know, after a week or so, after everything's finally digested, I'll probably be back down to my normal weight. Which is hilarious. Hey, this is the last one. And then the fun begins. Oh man, so good. Okay, so I have to rinse my plate once again. Just thinking if I need to blow my nose. I don't think so. Rinse my plate. Bring the cake over. I have to get my big knife to cut it. And then the tricky part, I have to transfer it from the cake tray into the plate without dropping it. So if I keep having cakes, one of these days I'm going to drop it and I'm going to be so sad. Anyway, let's get the cake ready. Well, that was really good. So far, I don't think I've overeaten. That definitely isn't worth it. That meal definitely isn't worth it from a price standpoint. So those chicken bites, they were $18.99. $18.99. And I'm so basically $19. And I'm going to have it 3 days. So that's $6 at least. $6 per meal just for the chicken. I forget how much the fries were. I don't think they were that much. Well, obviously they weren't that much, but maybe they were. Yeah, I don't even want to guess how much they were, but it's way too expensive. You can't really justify that. It's probably cheaper than going to a restaurant, but still, I mean, you could make something at home by yourself for way cheaper. Like my chicken thigh and mixed vegetables and fried potatoes meal. That's a very cheap meal. Alrighty. Plate has been what? The plate has been rinsed. That's what I'm trying to think of. Tomorrow it's supposed to be absolutely gorgeous out. I was hoping, the next time I go into town, if I do another on location video, the weather would be amazing, but it's like 20 degrees amazing. But it's not supposed to get that warm in the next 14 days, unfortunately. But I'll try to pick a nice day when I do make it out there. Okay, so let's rinse my cutlery because I think all I need is my fork. Okay, let's dry the fork off. Oh, I also need to get some milk. Forgot about the milk. You can't forget about the milk. First of all, I'll bring the cake over. Okay. Then I'll get the milk after that. Yeah, you should be able to see it. The cake, that is. If I put it right here. Yeah, you can see it. So it's Saturday night and there's no hockey on. There are several games on today, multiple games, but wait a minute. I got the wrong milk. That would have been embarrassing. I don't know what they're doing, but apparently I think the pay TV channel has taken over Saturdays for some reason. So that's really stupid. However, I think I will be able to watch one game, but it's on the foreign channel. I don't even know. I think they talk in Punjabi language. So I don't speak that, but I don't understand that, but I don't even have the sound up when I watch the games anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, so here is your cake. Just gotta center the camera again. All right, so once again, This is the La Roca brownie chocolate cheesecake. Vanilla cheesecake, brownies, and buttery caramel. Good. So I had an idea. I think last time I ate this, I had mentioned that I thought it had too much caramel. I thought it would have too much caramel, just judging by the amount. And then I ate it and it tasted great, so I didn't think it was too much. However, in my mind, I was thinking, okay, next time I get that, maybe I'll just try to scoop out as much caramel as I can, because there's a lot of caramel. However, you know, I was looking at the stats. It's honestly, who cares, right? If I have half of the cake, I'm having 100 grams of sugar. So I'm not going to do it. It's also probably too annoying to do. I was trying to think how to do it. I mean, get a spoon, obviously, and just try to, because here it is right here. It's on the top there. So I could just like spoon it out somehow. It'd probably get messy. It'd probably just be too annoying than it's worth. So, okay. First of all, we have to try to take the top off. Pretend it's spring break and take the top off. That's funny. Okay, now. So, okay, what am I gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. So I'm gonna have to put my finger right here so that when I pull the knife out, this little tray, like there's a white tray in the housing that it's very slippery. So first of all, I've got to find the center spot, which I think is right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that cut so perfectly. The question is, which side's bigger? I don't think it matters. No, they're actually really similar. Wow. I'm really good at this. So here's your remnants. So I'm going to eat that, obviously. Let's eat that immediately. Oh my God. I've been looking at their website once in a while, the La Roca website, just to see pictures of this cheesecake, because I missed it so much. And I was looking forward to eating it. Okay, now I just have to transfer it. That's the hard part, right? So let's try to do this and try to do this. That's a really stupid idea. Okay, I'll have to do it the other way. Yeah, you can sort of see it. All right, so I'll stick the big knife underneath. Okay. Nice. This comes off just like that. Oh my God, this is like the perfect cut. This cut better than the first cake that I got. By the way, they also have like a bigger version of this. I don't know what the diameter of this is, but they also have an 8-inch one that I'm very tempted to get. If I make it another 2 weeks, next time I go to the grocery store, I'll get the big one. Yeah, definitely. I'll get the big one and I'll have it in, maybe I'll cut it into 3, or I'll just have it in half. No, it's probably way too much to have it in half. But I definitely want to do that. This is probably 6 inches or 5 inches. I don't know. Yummers, Becky. All right. My job here is done. Let's put the top back on. Show some modesty. And we'll save this for tomorrow. Oh my God, I can't believe I have another one of these cakes. This cake discovery was life-changing event. Okay, so I'll put this on the thing so that you can see it again, and then I'll give you a nice close-up when I get back. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, who am I? Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? Wanting to scoop out all the caramel from the top. Shame on me. Glad I didn't do that. Came to my senses at the end. Okay, cake goes back in the fridge. Yeah, the other cake's gonna be really good too. I really wanted another cheesecake. I don't think they had like another chocolate cheesecake, but they had a red velvet cheesecake that I probably should have got. I also want to get another La Roca cake because this cake was just amazing. Yeah, so there you have it. How about that? Look at that. That looks just absolutely incredible. And then it has the chocolate shavings on the side. So it's covered in chocolate. It has the chocolate shavings. It has brownies on the top with chocolate and caramel drizzle. Then there's the caramel top, or this, I don't know what you want to call that. Then it has the cheesecake, and then it has the chocolate crust. Wow. Okay. So now the question is, how am I going to eat it? So last time, when I would push down, it would sort of crush the cheesecake, which ended up being fine because I ate anything anyway. I ate everything anyway. So how should I eat this? Let me know in the comments how I should eat it. I don't want to like, okay, maybe that's what I should have done. I take it like brownie at a time, and then I can sort of mangle it. Oh my God. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Let's get some of that brownie. Oh my God. Literally the best cake I've ever had. Oh my God. It's just the perfect cake. I think it makes more sense to take the brownie off and then cut it on its own. I think. I mean, you can't make this better. It's just perfect. And I've got another, I have another meal of this. All right, so let's have another chunk of cheesecake. Oh man, absolute perfection. Yeah, I'm becoming more familiar with this keyboard track. It has some nice parts to it too. Both of these keyboard tracks on this song are really good. Really happy with how they turned out. So I've got 4 brownies left. Let's take another one off. All right, let's cut that one in half. That's a nice chunk of brownie right there. We'll get a little chunk of cheesecake right there. We'll get the brownie in it as well with the bite. And you just need a little bit of caramel too. If I get my head out of the frame, will it focus on the cheesecake? Oh yeah. Oh my God. So I was trying to remember what meal I had before eating the cheesecake last time. I don't remember. It wasn't the two Betty. It must have been Indian. Was it Indian food or what? I don't remember. Oh man, it's just so good. Okay, let's take another chunk off then. I'll take the brownie off, cut the brownie in half. I think I have the strategy down now. There, that has brownie in it, so that'll be a nicer close up. See the caramel as well. Oh. All right. 2 brownies left. All right, this is quite the bite. Yummers. Trying to keep the food on the left side of my mouth, but it's getting a little tricky. Probably because I'm taking too big of bites. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to eat this much cake, I guess. I'm getting towards the end now. Not just the cake, but my ability to eat. So I will be able to finish it. I'm going to take the brownie off, cut it in half. I'll take a chunk of cake, grab a brownie. All right. Grab another chunk of cake, grab another brownie. All right, no more brownies, unfortunately. Let's try to clean up the plate a little bit. Make sure there's nothing left. Question is, do I eat this last bite on its own? I think I do. Wow. What a cake. All right, there's my plate. Should I lick the plate? Just kidding. Oh, well, that was amazing. Okay, so I think it's going to be tricky to eat half of a cake 4 days in a row. But I think I can do it. I think I have to alter I have to eat less fries, I think, a little less fries. The amount of chicken's good. So just a little bit less fries. And then we're golden. So tomorrow it's going to be the same meal. And then the day after it's going to be the same meal, but we're going to have a new cake. And then the day after that it's going to be a different meal. but the same cake. And then the day after that, it'll be the same new meal and then a different dessert. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna have. So I have some preparation to do. And I also have to think about what I want to do if I go back into town. So I have to plan my trip. So anyway, until tomorrow.